Alright, so just before beginning the video, I wanted to quickly mention that in a stroll of really nice luck, we got a Voidborn Reliquary Key, and I'm not really sure what to do with it right now, so I don't know. It currently goes for around 2.5 divines, which I could easily, invest back into my character. But then again, there's always the chance that you can get a Headhunter Mage Blood, but chances are pretty slim. Like currently there's over 4,000 items that drop from this. I don't know, guys. Do you want to see me, using this key, opening it up, going that YOLO route, and I don't know, maybe Chris Wilson smiles at us? Then I'm not gonna sell it. So it's whatever you decide. Just drop a comment below, and we're gonna see what happens. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a bit of a break from mapping, and I just wanted to showcase how far our build has evolved. As you know, in the last episode we did some mapping with just a little bit of investment. 20 maps, we got about 7 to 8 divines in profit, and I decided, you know what, let's just dump all of this into this build. I didn't really want to reroll. I'm having quite a lot of fun playing this build, so I just decided to go ahead and see how far we can take it, on a casual playstyle. So we're not running 100 maps per day, so currency is still an issue. We don't have that much time to farm it, but I think this build is on a really good spot. I mean, to do pretty much most content in the game. It's a really nice and enjoyable mapping build. So if you haven't already, give it a go. I have a lower budget version on this one, which shows what you can expect kind of in the 2 divines budget and how to set it up. But today we're talking about something in the area of about 12 divines. So without further ado, let's go ahead over my gear pieces, and this is our latest upgrade. Biggest part of the build right now. It costs literally 50% of the whole gear. So this is our aura setup. We have an Enlighten, which is level 3, along with a Herald of Ash, Haste, Hatred, and Grace. I don't really have enough mana reservation to fit in one more aura, so I'm just running Vitality for now, just because my Watcher's Eye is giving me damage leached as life while affected by Vitality, but that's, kind of whatever, a bit of extra regen. So up next, the crown, which is our helm. This is kind of an easy piece to craft. All you need actually is the EK projectiles, fire in a circle enchant, which, to be honest, right now I don't know if it's that expensive. I mean, the base is like 20-30 chaos. Let's say we wanted to have energy shield, so we have some mana, 40 chaos, so 40 to 50 chaos, just having the base. And from then on, what you do is you need a bunch of essences of loathing. They're a bit pricey. They're 13 chaos each. Initially I spent, I think, 5 essences on this, and I got absolutely nothing. I mean, I only had the mana reservation. The rest of the mods were just complete dog crap, and I decided to buy just a couple more to just test it out. And on the first one I got this roll, so life, a bit of cold res, nothing to brag about, some life regen, but still useful stats. And the 70 life really helped out a lot. And from then on, all you do is spam some Eldritch currencies, to get the implicits. But ideally, you're gonna have mana reservation here on an Eldritch implicit. I haven't done that. I have to, buy up a whole lot of currencies and try to roll it, but that's gonna happen sometime in the future, because that's not really something I'm focusing on right now. So you pretty much need a 30-40 chaos base, and then a bunch of essences of loading, deafening ones, to just roll a mana reservation helm. Amulet, the only thing you care about here is that projectiles that have chained have the most percentage damage. So look for a 34 or 35% one. The anointment, that's another thing. I should replace this anoint. It's just so difficult to buy oils in this game that I just had enough, and I said, screw it, I'm gonna play with this one. I have the brutal restraint, and this gives me a whole lot of dexterity nodes here and there, but what you can usually do is go for the anointment which gives you spell suppression chance. Right now I'm not focusing on that because I don't have much on my gear, so it's not gonna be that worth it, to be honest. So it's whatever, you know, just get the amulet, you get that chaos damage, the skill chain, that's all you're gonna need. The Skin of the Lords. Now, initially, if you're getting a Skin of the Lords, this is a major DPS boost. Just try and get any of the unique modifiers that doesn't break your build. Mine has Solipsism. It's no inherent bonus to energy shield, so we don't have any energy shield coming from intelligence. But then we get reduced duration of ailments from per 15 intelligence. We're trying to get ailment immune, but up until then, it kind of helps. You know, being slowed for a lower amount of time, it's better than nothing. So just focus on getting any roll that doesn't break your build, okay? Then we have a Polaric Devastation. I paid about 90 chaos for mine. Hopefully they're not going to increase in value for whatever reason, but that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, covered in ash, damage boost, slows down enemies, so definitely something to have. Also a curse on flammability curse on hit ring. This one was pretty cheap. I think I paid about 20 chaos back then. They were a bit more expensive, but right now, even if it's just for the, you know, curse on hit, you can get one for 3 to 4 chaos if you're that low on a budget. But this is a really nice quality of life thing. I definitely recommend, you know, getting such a ring. And if your resistances are, you know, not in need of capping, this is a quick damage boost that you can use always. My belt is, it's complete trash. I have to upgrade to a belt with most likely a Stygian Vice, so I can get a socket inside. So this is literally a 1C belt, maybe even less. Okay, we have flask recover, oh, mana recovery rate, yeah, whatever. So the belt is just like complete trash. Then I got this quiver. I purchased this for about 80 chaos, and then I ended up looking through you know, the trade website. I'm not sure why exactly I got this for 80 chaos, because it seems the market for those is you know, a bit more expensive. What I was looking for is some life, which we got, and then double fizz as some type of damage. So in our case, we got fizz as extra chaos and extra fire damage, which is really nice, because when you switch from the one build, you do lose a bit of extra damage in your build. So you have to kind of, you know, catch up on that by the damage rolls on the quiver and the dot multi that you get on your, hopefully you get on your bow. On top of all, here we got elemental damage, as I mentioned. So all in all, in the end, it was an upgrade in terms of damage as well. Generally, this is what I'm looking for. You know, double fizzes, some type of damage, some life. Resistances if you need them, or maybe just look for an open suffix. Gloves, we're still using the same gloves. They have the fizz conversion. We rolled the fire exposure implicit, then we rolled the ignite proliferation implicit again, and we have a whole bunch of resistances. Right here, all you need, to be honest, is, you know, some life, res, and fizz converted to cold, which is 30 to 40 chaos, right? The rest of those implicits you can just craft with you know, lesser Eldritch currency, right? It doesn't take a lot, and I think I spend about 20 chaos more in Eldritch currencies to roll those. So let's say you snag those for, I don't know, 40 chaos, that's 60 chaos on the gloves, so not a lot. And last but not least, these boots, which I got for 1 divine, and I got them from, I think it was a Deadeye. I'm not sure if he was re-rolling and having a like a Garrett sale or something, but these boots were quite the deal, because now when I'm looking at, you know, the movement speed, life, and Eli res, you know, you do have some type of boots. We need the evasion in ES because we're an evasion build, and we need the ES for mana. And now we have, you know, 30 to 40 to 60 chaos boots. But then we have onslaught on hit, which is triggered quite a lot. And here you can see this price is jumping up quite a lot. And this, if we avoid this and just try and go for chance to avoid being shocked, there's nothing. And there's one with energy shield for 20 divines. And this thing is really important because the next upgrade I'm planning to get is a Stormshroud jewel, which makes it so that your chance to avoid being shocked applies to all elements. So if you have 100% chance to avoid being shocked, you're gonna be ailment immune. Let's really check real quick. Okay, so 2.5, 2.6 divines. I mean, we're almost there. I really want to do that because ailment immune is such a nice quality of life thing to have. I'm pretty tired of getting, you know, slowed, frozen, and whatever. So this is probably the next thing I'm gonna upgrade in the build. We have 39% chance here, and also I have this jewel that I found, which is 40% more, 80% already. So yeah, we're gonna do that in the near future, but that's pretty much the whole build. The flasks, I should probably get a taste of hate to get some physical mitigation, because we have a bit of evasion. I mean, without any flasks, it's 17k, 22k with flasks. A lot of this comes from, you know, improving the level of our auras, and this bow actually turned out to be quite a defensive upgrade as well. Let's do real quick a tier 16 Dunes, just to show you guys how the build feels. And we get a Delirium. So the one thing that I do miss after I switch to a bow build is that I no longer have shield charge. And shield charge was really nice to move about. Right now I only have movement speed and my flasks, which is, you know, it's okay, but it could have definitely been better. But yeah, as you can see, clear speed is pretty nice. This is a tier 16 map, again, with some rolls, you know, nothing terrible, no reflect or whatever. Let's see, that's kind of whatever. And where's the boss? So we have double boss. Single target is no longer that big of an issue. As you remember, on the 2 divine budget, bossing was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you could do it, but it definitely took a while. I mean, unless it's like Uber Lab or something, I wouldn't really recommend this build for a bossing character. This is just pure mapping. And as you can see, we're just bursting down legions, right? It's quite easy to do it. In fact, we have more than enough time to finish our legion. Let's do the essence here, which actually this is a juiced up essence, so I have the essence nodes on the tree, and we can now kill those as well, because in before, essences were a big no-no, as they were, you know, quite a bit of a single target damage requirement. And yeah, I mean, that's 12 divines worth of gear plus a 2 divine jewel that you need to convert damage. You know, this build is a total of less than 15 divines, which, as we saw in my last video, you can farm up in a matter of 1 day if you're doing some Legion content in T16 maps. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And I hope you know, at least if you had any reservations up until now to try EK Ignite, check out my full, you know, playlist and guide, full series, where I go from literally leveling. I have a leveling stream for Wave of Conviction, and then we slowly but surely progress and swap to an early EK Ignite on a budget of 2 divines, and then, you know, with a bit more farming, which I have videos as well for, we end up here. So yeah, I'm gonna really quickly just collect the loot out of this map. Thanks very much for watching. And stay tuned for another, you know, farming experience, which is coming really soon. Hopefully we're gonna get some nice profits there. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. If you liked the video, consider subscribing, give it a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye!